So you know what's awesome? When your fridge doesn't work. You ever tried going grocery shopping and not having a place to put anything? It really limits your options on what you can buy. So, I gotta wait around for this to get sorted out. Get the landlord in here tomorrow, or the fridge guy, or the appliance guy, or whatever she'll send over. Moral of the story here, I've got a parcel. So here we have the Marvel Legends Ultimate Iron Man figure. This is from when they first, Hasbro actually, first got the license. And a buddy of mine had this figure. I always liked it, but I just never, went back and got my own. Something about the flat gray armor just seemed really uninteresting to me. Like, they just, I don't know, why are you going to do this red and make it look all nice and then have this gray just be so flat and boring? But you can see here, mine has the red chrome seem to fade off of the wrist gauntlet things and on the tips of the boots and stuff. And I think that's just because the density of the plastic is different on there than it is on the helmet and the the armor pieces. It's just I don't know, I guess the chrome sticks better to this kind of plastic than it does to this. And I also never liked his hands, really, because you can't move him far enough back to make it look like he's about to fire a repulsor blast. It just looks like he's, I don't know, I don't even know what he's doing. So yeah, you can see this guy's a little beat up. And that's not a dig at all, by the way, to the seller, the guy named Billy Mahoney. He let me know well in advance, like, what kind of condition the figure was in, and, sent me pictures and stuff. So he's a good guy to trade with. Definitely, if you're looking for something and he's got it, look into making a deal with him. Very reasonable dude. Meanwhile, let's see what we can do about this guy. As you know, before I begin any project, I gotta get myself a Schlitz. That's just the kind of thing that needs to carry me through the... Number 9. What? That's not a Schlitz! What?
Where's my goddamn Schlitz?
So here's Stark, all stripped down. I did a little work with a razor blade and a flat screwdriver. Managed to pry off the armor, and these popped right off, the leg guards, and of course the helmet on this figure came off. You can see only one peg in the front broke and only one in the back. So, I could still, in theory, just have it be removable if I want it, but I'm probably just going to glue it back on once I'm all said and done here. Basically what I wanted to try and do was dress up this gray a little bit because it's so uninteresting. What I got for that, I still got this hammered metal spray paint, which I used on the door, the vault to my bat cave. It comes out looking nice. I've used it for a couple other projects in the past, and it just gives it a certain kind of gloss that you can't get on, just a flat gray surface. So I'm going to see if this does anything. Let's give it a try. So it's been a while. I let them dry up a little bit. The front, it's a little tacky to the touch, but it's basically dry. And you can already see how much better it looks than the back. Just the brighter silver, the reflective surface just makes it look 100 times better in my opinion. So I'm going to let them dry, and then I'm going to spray paint the back side of them and try and fill in the cracks. I'm sure I probably missed some on the inside of his, between his shoulder hinges and stuff, so underneath his legs. But overall, pretty happy so far. What I wanted to show was my roommate had this laying around. This is Tester's One Coat Lacquer. This is kind of a glossy red. I'm going to try and add this to the gauntlets and the boot tips. I don't know if this is going to come out exactly the same color as the armor. It might be something that's close enough where I don't need to redo everything. But worst case scenario, if it's something different, I'll just repaint all the armor. And I know this stuff dries with kind of a gloss on its own, so hopefully that it'll end up looking pretty good. I'm gonna let him dry and probably do the back of him. Looking 100% better already. I dig how he's coming out. While he's finishing up drying, actually, I'll bring into the workshop here, show you something I've been working on. As you know, I've been preparing for this X-Men Brotherhood stop motion animation. I've taken it upon myself to re-record some of the music I want to use from video games and stuff. Now this theme here is from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's Magneto's theme, and I like how it goes, but it's a little too upbeat for me for Magneto. If you haven't heard it, this is it. pretty good. I enjoy it. It's, you know, it's good background music for a fighting game like that, but as far as for what I'm trying to do, it's not quite as, I don't know, as menacing as I would have liked. You know, Magneto, to me, when he attacks, it's going to be all out, just absolute chaos. So I went and I re-recorded it on my own version of it, and I tried to make it a little more diabolical sounding, a little more menacing. I don't know, see what you think. Just a little more, you know, added strings and organs and stuff to it. Later on, like, some of the tempos actually changed. Like here you got like a heavy drum thing going. So yeah, just a lot of cool stuff going on. If anybody wants to hear these, by the way, as they get done, I guess leave a comment, and as I get more of the theme music done for my X-Men Brotherhood stop motion, maybe I'll load them up as videos and people can check out the music behind it or whatever. But like I said, this is a demo. There's a lot of cool stuff that I want to do, different theme songs and stuff for, just to get a different flavor for all the animation that I want to be doing, different characters and stuff. But I figured Magneto, of all people, needed like a really, you know, serious sounding, diabolical theme for when he finally decides enough is enough, I got to attack. But anyway, you guys are going to like X-Men Brotherhood when it's all done, and it's nowhere near being done. Like I said in the last video, I haven't even taken any pictures yet. But, you know, little by little, we're coming closer. So here we are the following day. I painted the gauntlets up again. You can tell that the spray paint kind of ran a little bit, so I'm going to have to go back and touch that up. The color's a little darker than the armor was in the first place, but I kind of like the contrast of the dark wrist gauntlets and the brighter, shinier armor. So I'm not sure if I'm going to repaint all the armor bits or not. But, yeah, I just figured I'd make this video and show the progress along. I'm sure in a later video, when I got more time, I'll show more of the touch-up process and stuff and how he turns out finally. I want to show a shot with all the armor pieces back on, just so you can kind of get a feel for the figure. And like I said, you can see there's a little bit of paint runoff and stuff that I gotta go back and take care of. A little spot of red got on his crotch there, but overall, much better looking figure in my opinion. I'm gonna glue all the armor pieces back on and stuff, obviously, but very proud of it. Definitely gonna look a lot nicer in a like an armory or a display and stuff, for instance. Alright, thanks for checking this video out. Hope you I don't know, maybe learn something. If you want to do this to your own Ultimate Iron Man, maybe make it look a little nicer, feel free. Show me the results. Alright, take care.